kidding me? The guy asked for something spooky.
Is it a gun that sucks balls?
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something?
Like dick piercings?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
Still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
His wishes.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail and necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
If I died in my apartment like a rat in a cage, would the neighbors smell the corpse before the cat ate my face?
Jesus. And on the other side of the table is Dr. Syintist.
Is that my Teddy Ruxpin in there? Is that my Teddy Ruxpin in there?
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, I didn't say any of that shit, you dumb broads, but I did say your breath could stop a Mack truck, Betty Ann. I'll tell that to anyone who will listen. Welcome to Plotty Time. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Just jump in. Full force, full on. I'll learn how to start episodes eventually. Dr. Syintist.
Maybe after 5 years.
Cannonball.
What are you playing? What's happening? What are you doing?
Well, I watched the new South Park streaming service episode.
Tell me it was good.
Oh, there's new episodes?
It was all right. I was entertained.
Okay, two questions.
Yep.
Was it better than the COVID ones?
Oh. I laughed more at the COVID ones.
I have a question. Not to interrupt, but to interrupt.
You're going to hijack my question?
Is it a special like that, or is it just an episode?
Yeah, it's a special like
okay.
that.
Go on.
Yeah, it's like they...
Second question.
Yep, go ahead.
Imagine the COVID episode didn't have Butters at all.
Ooh. That is probably about the equivalent.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Because Butters has he's not a big role in this one.
I figured that was your favorite part of
It was
COVID
hilarious.
Obviously.
But no, there's like a drought, and Tegrity Farms and Craigery Farms start selling their water rations to other places.
Okay.
And they have to prove that the stuff goes in the dam. That's where they get the streaming, because it's all streams and stuff.
I got you.
Yeah, it's clever.
But it's pretty funny because everybody calls Randy Karen through the whole episode. And he doesn't get it at first.
Nice.
He's like, why do they keep calling me Karen, Sharon? He's like, oh, you're such a Karen.
Awesome. Is this what they're doing now in South Park? Are they going to actually come out with seasons, or are they just doing these specials?
I don't know. Maybe.
Who
or
knows?
maybe just these specials take longer because everybody's remote?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
And they have enough money; they don't need to do it all the time.
Just do
They
whatever
just
the hell
do it
want.
when they feel like it?
Yeah.
Throw out a couple? Yeah, that's a good point.
Or when they need more money.
Yeah. When they got something to say.
And well, I watched that. I watched Quiet Place 2.
Yeah, what'd you think? Not quite enough.
The first one was better.
Definitely.
This one was kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't terrible, and it wasn't great. I don't know. If you like the first one, watch this one.
Not worth it if you didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
Well, why would you
Got
watch
it.
And if
That's-
John
that's a good
Krasinski
way
was
to
your
put it.
favorite part of the first one, don't watch this one.
Fair enough.
It's a good ad for it. I had not seen it. I was hoping it was good. I was just like, I've seen this in The Quiet Place.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
Oh, well, you gotta be quiet. I get it.
it's exactly the same,
Mm.
except well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's all right. If you're bored, watch it. I played this great game called Carrion. It's
Carrion?
Yeah, Carrion.
Got it.
Like dead flesh.
Yeah, it's described as a reverse horror game, but you play as like this big blob of flesh going around a military base,
Yeah.
and you start getting more powers, and you can like grab people and fling them around, and you get health by eating them.
All right.
This sounds awesome and very familiar. Have we discussed this before?
I didn't play it before, and I don't think either of you did because you sound surprised.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe I saw it somewhere else. But
Maybe.
it
Maybe you
sounds
looked
familiar.
into it but never played it.
Maybe you watched Ninja play it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he's always doing.
You just float around the thing like with appendages that fly out and pull you up walls and stuff, and it's kind of stealthy at some parts because you got to sneak around the gun guys and then try and kill them off one by one.
Okay.
But you get more powers. You can make spikes, and the spike one's awesome because you can just run into people and spike them.
Right on.
Yeah, It's entertaining. Good time. I enjoyed it. One of the better games I played this year so far.
Okay. Damn.
Awesome.
That's basically all I did. What about you, Poppascotch? Play, watch, do, So
What's going on?
Remember I told you guys last time I was playing Martha is Dead.
Nope.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
how I was going to finish it, I didn't. I just played Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot. I was just bored with the game, the Martha is Dead. I'm still going to finish it because the whole playthrough is like 7 hours. And I think I'm like 5 in. So I might as well. I don't know. GTA 5, I hit a nostalgia hug.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing?
Took me way back to 2013. What?
Were you playing the story or playing online? Or
Just a story. Haven't gone online yet.
Right.
I'm at the part where I went from starting the story to I think you're about to heist the ship, which is like 60% through the story.
Are these new trophies on the PS5?
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's why he's
it.
doing
Yeah.
it.
No, that's not why I do it. Because there's so many multiplayer ones and really hard ones to get, and I don't know if I'm gonna pay attention enough to finish this game to 100% for the third time. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Unheard of.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I played.
Fair enough.
What did I watch? Okay, I don't know if you mentioned this movie to me, Chump Slap. I have to believe you did, and you've seen it because this is one of the slappiest things I've seen in some time.
Uh-oh.
Have you seen Night of the Demons from 2010?
That sounds so familiar.
Sounds
that could
familiar,
be anything.
but yeah, seriously.
It Edward Furlong is in it.
Okay.
Monica Keena.
I definitely
Laura Bayard.
sounds familiar.
Describe it. Plot.
Yeah.
Dude, it starts with like these group of, I don't know what age range they were. I think it was post college, but like not really.
Yeah. All right. Early 20s, mid 20s.
Yeah, but I think some of them were students. It was weird. I didn't understand how old they are, but I think early 20s. And it goes from a Halloween party to people going to a house, and there's like this old lore that's tied with the house that if you get 7 people in the shape in the basement, then demons will appear, and then 6 people got killed by demons. It was that. It was a haunted house movie from 2010, and there was a point where my notes don't make sense because I have written here face and boob scratch.
Wait, Night of the Demons?
Yeah. Oh, this is the part. Okay. This.
I don't see it on IMDb. I'm trying to.
Get the kids out of the room. You can also look up Shannon Elizabeth. She was in it.
Oh, does she throw a party? Like she's the host of the party?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I might have seen that.
There's a sequence where the one girl is a demon, so she's the demon version of herself.
Mm-hmm.
She takes her lipstick, like a tube of lipstick, and send the kids out of the room for this part. So she jams it into her nipple.
Okay.
And then it goes into her body, and like the nipple goes back to normal. And I'm like, that's strange. And then she reaches down from her how do you do, her business, and pulls out the tube of lipstick.
Oh, that's a neat party trick.
This happened in this movie.
I would do that if I could.
That's fucking wild.
I
don't remember
definitely
that part.
Looking at these pictures, I definitely didn't see it. And what the first review is called "Let's Play Hide the Lipstick." So now I know what that's about.
Yeah, and I just spoiled the wildest part for you.
Huh. All right.
Practical effects, it slaps. You have to just watch it.
I've
Slaps.
definitely seen it, but I'll watch it again.
There you go. Perfect. And then I watched Nightmare on Elm Street 4 again. It's kind of a weird week.
Yeah. Was it good? Do you remember?
Did you finish the bullshit with chips on your front porch or whatever?
No, I did not. There's so much more in my driveway. Still so much. Oh, man, I can't remember the name of these. We watched 2 movies the other night, and they were both such stinkers I didn't even write them down. And one, I think, was The Goodbye Man.
Oh, where you can't say goodbye?
I think so. It wasn't The Bye-Bye Man. It was... There's like that whole subgenre of like internet meme people, like The Bye-Bye Man, The Goodbye Man, Slender Man, The Pie Wacket. There's like 10 of these now.
I don't know if those were made up or not.
Oh, no, they're not.
Yeah, that's the set. They're not. I'm not that clever to come up with The Pie
You've
Wacket.
got a good point.
See? So, because the wife picked such horrible movies, we determined that the next pick was mine.
Oh,
So-
I'm sure you picked a stinker.
I was like, well, we're doing it. We are watching a Nightmare on Elm Street movie because you haven't seen all of them yet.
And 4 was your choice.
So then we went ahead and watched 4 again. And as we're halfway through it, she's like, "Oh, we watched this one already." So,
Took you half the movie, but yeah.
yeah, it took us half the movie.
Well, they're all the same up until that point.
Yeah.
I was pitching like all these things that happened in the movie to try to jog her memory, see if we had watched this one. Because
Yeah.
I myself have seen it 12 times, but
Obviously.
she's like, "No, none of them." And then we watched it, and halfway through, she's like, "Oh yeah, we did see this."
That one death scene. Yeah, I remember that now.
Oh, the lipstick.
No, that was the one with the girl who was really into weightlifting, and she became a roach, and then Freddy squished her in the Roach Motel.
Oh, no, I don't remember any of them.
You remember? Okay, so I'm just I shouldn't be. Okay, great. So,
Spoiler.
how about you there, Sir Chump Slap?
Mm-hmm.
What are you playing? What are you watching? What are you doing? What's going on over there?
Well, played a little bit more of Cyberpunk, but didn't finish that story. I didn't go past the point of no return yet.
Oh, you're too scared, coward.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'll kill some of these psychos that they have running around. And
That's
shit.
why the cloud exists, so you cannot be cowardly.
No, because I'm not going to play it again.
Did you get the legs that give you double jump?
I just got those. Yeah.
How fucking sick are those?
That blew my mind.
Isn't it fun?
How come nobody has made those in real life?
I was like, holy shit, there's double jump in this game?
Yeah, I was like, that's so fucking fun. You're getting body modifications for your character. One of them's double jump. Hell yeah, sign me up.
Yeah. Why do I need a car now?
So is it like Deus Ex in that way? You augment yourself?
Yeah, you have all these. There's like fucking 15 slots you can put shit on your body. Like,
Oh, well, 15.
Well,
you're
like-
not creative enough.
like aiming, like arm. I don't know.
Aiming like arm.
stuff.
You get like a brain processor that gives you attributes. You get like
Yeah. Like health regen and shit.
health regen shit, different body weaves, so you can get like metal bones and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. But I also downloaded Dragon's Crown. I'm going to start that again.
Oh, yeah, I did that too. I went through the tutorial again to see how to do everything.
Yeah, I turned on the PS3 and started my old game with my level 99 archer. And
Brag.
I was like, I don't remember any of this. I better start over and get.
Well, I checked my thing and I had a save. So I just deleted all the characters, but I still have all the money. So that kind of helps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's cheap.
Why? Because I don't have to farm now?
Farming's the best part of
If I
any
could spend
game.
$5 not to ever farm in a game again, I would.
Play to win. Let's pay to win. Let's go.
That's why you play the same game 10,000 weeks in a row.
Yeah, right. So?
I don't know if he's snoring at you or me.
I don't know. I think he's
Just the
actually
topic.
asleep.
Just the topic in general.
All right. Well, let's talk about the things I watched.
Okay.
Watched this Hulu. I think it's a Hulu original. It's called I'm Just Fucking With You, Man, or something like that.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Yeah.
It's a
about
movie,
this-
right?
Yeah, it's a movie about this like internet troll. And he's going to a wedding, and he stops at this hotel that's like everyone else is staying at another hotel. He's staying at this one, and the guy behind the counter is just like keeps fucking with him.
He's just fucking with you, man.
Yeah, like it's all just small shit at first, but then he starts. You find out he's like a homicidal maniac, and he's doing all this crazy shit.
I may have seen that.
It's not terrible.
I know I did, but I don't remember anything about it except that they're at the hotel.
Yeah, and then there's like cops show up. He kills a cop and shit, and then
Yeah, I definitely saw that.
he like pins it on you, and it's weird. It's a good time though. Check it out if you got Hulu. Watch this crazy movie called Spell.
Spell?
Spell. Spell.
Is there another way to spell?
Ooh, maybe one L.
Smell. This is the
got me.
content people come for.
Fucking A. Witty and charming.
Man.
But anyway, it's about this family. The
Spells?
dad's father dies, so they and they're rich, so he has his own private fucking plane. He gets on a single engine plane, and he's flying to Virginia or somewhere. Ends up crashing his plane in Appalachia, and he's taken in by this family that does like this crazy voodoo shit on him, like keeps him in a bed and has like a voodoo doll and makes him do all this weird shit.
So is it like Misery?
Like mountain voodoo?
Like mountain voodoo, yeah. It's
So it's in West Virginia is what you're saying.
Appalachia
Moonshine
voodoo.
voodoo. I'll come
Yeah.
with something.
That's a good band name.
But there's this crazy scene where he's got like a nail impaled in his foot, like
Like The Quiet Place?
up through his ankle, it looks. And he yanks it out. And then to like pretend he didn't move around, puts it back in. It's so fucking wild.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Yeah. Like,
If
I
your
don't
plan was
cringe
to
at,
put it back in, why would you do that?
it wasn't the plan, but
Oh.
he had to like, he heard him talking about it, so he knew they were going to check. So he had to put it back in. Not many things make me like cringe, but that was fucking sick.
The ankles, the tendons back there, that one gets you.
It was through the bottom of his foot, like up. Oh, it was like a fucking 9-inch nail, dude. It was disgusting.
Head like a hole.
Yeah, that was playing the whole time.
Intense. Very intense.
No, but check it out. It's called Spell. It's on, I think it's on Amazon. And speaking of Amazon,
Speak and spell?
The Boys season 3 started. I watched the first 3 episodes of that.
What do you think so far? I'm waiting until it's done. I've already decided.
It's good. It's fucking, I don't know, it's good. Homelander's crazier than ever.
The end of that one season when he just eye lasered that entire SWAT unit. It was like, Jesus Christ.
Spoiler.
Oh, the end of the season, doesn't he just jack off on the top of a building? Like,
No, he does that too. That's right. I forgot about
it's
that
like, I can
part.
do what I want. No, it's fucking good. If you liked the first 2 seasons, there's no reason you shouldn't like this. But
Gotcha.
yeah, check it out. It's 1 episode a week though, so that's pretty annoying. I might have to just wait and watch it all. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did. So
Well, then with that, let's go ahead and move into video game news / stuff.
kicking it old school. That's all.
Okay, perfect.
I thought he froze.
No, there was I don't know about. Did you hear about this leak that happened recently? The entire story of the first expansion of Cyberpunk 2077 just leaked onto the internet.
Did anybody care?
Is anyone going to pay for that? Is it a free expansion?
That's a good question because they keep saying it's going to be free, and they said it was going to come out a year and a half ago, but they said it was going to be free,
Yeah.
and they still say it's going to be free, but I'm not so sure.
Is it a long story? And I thought you said you couldn't play past the end of the game.
I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't remember. It's been since I played it.
All right, yeah.
Don't trust me for that news.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So if you want to read about that, spoil it for yourself, or don't ever plan on playing it, you can go find it pretty easily.
Yeah, fair enough.
Won't do that.
Also, there has been a leak that suggested that the company Hangar 13, you remember them mostly from the Mafia games?
Oh, yeah.
We've done a couple of those.
Yeah, yeah.
We've done one. For
Yeah,
sure.
we've done one, yeah.
Okay, there's 4 of them because they're saying that the 4th one is going to be set in Italy.
Oh,
So, like,
Mafia
old
comes
school
home.
Throwback Mafia shit.
Can't wait.
I don't know how I feel about that. Do we need to go to like the fucking 1800s in Italy?
I mean, they could do present day Italy.
I'm sure people who play the Mafia game are tired of the same old, same old.
Well, they did Mafia Times, and then they did another one of Mafia Times. Then they did
Cyberpunk Mafia.
Cyberpunk Mafia Times. No,
It's a good band name, too.
Yeah, right.
Cyberpunk Mafia? Metal as fuck. Well, and then the 3rd one took place right after Vietnam, so like the early 70s. Which
Okay.
was pretty great. I really liked the 3rd one. The 4th one is apparently going to be set back in the day in Italy, and also unrelated, but Hangar 13 is also working on a table tennis game. So
Oh, sick. I hope it's VR.
they're calling it Project Hammer. It's probably going to be dope.
VR, yeah. It'll be dope.
It'll be so dope.
And then speaking of VR, the PS2 VR supposedly
PS2 VR. Sick.
Yeah, I know. Wow. It's the PS also of
VR also. Mass production is supposed to start second half of this year with 1.5 million units, and they're looking at possibly launching in Q1 2023.
Oh, I can't wait to not get that.
What is it now, 2022?
As far as
Right
I
now,
know,
yes.
yeah.
Q1?
No, we're
it's
in
Q2.
Q3.
3,
Two.
it's just starting, right?
No, I thought Q1 was from 4 to 7.
No, we're in Q2. We're about to be in Q3. Who gives a shit? for all of our business things we do?
Yeah, the first 3 months of 2023. It'll be out.
So in reality, the next 2.
Holiday season 2023.
In reality, there's going to be another shortage, and it's going to come out
Yeah.
3 years from now.
Right. Monkey
Yeah, they can't even
pox.
get PS5s out,
I got one.
I got one too.
20 million people have them.
which isn't everybody.
That's
who
not that
wants them.
many.
No, not really. That's less than 0.5% of the world.
True.
Well,
I don't know if that's. I just did that quick in my head. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
the thing about that is that's all I got for video game news / stuff.
What do we do next?
How about we get into the game? How does that sound?
Let's do it. Quit fucking dicking around.
Are you talking specifically to me or just all of us? I
The
feel like that was
listeners.
right to me. Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. Well, this is the game where we ask the question, can we kill space aliens in space 3 times in a row with crazy Scientologist space nerds?
Yeah.
Clearly, I write these ahead of time. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Because this week we are doing Dead Space 3.
Oh.
Gucci mama.
Shout out to, I believe his name was Frank the Tank. I don't know because sorry guys, I lost my notes on my old phone. So-
Yeah, he did. Didn't save him to the cloud.
But 2 people or 1 person on 2 different platforms asked for this. I couldn't tell you.
We had as many as 2 people ask us to review.
Up 2-2.
Up to 2 people to do Dead Space 3. And I like the Dead Space game, so why not, right?
Right?
It was released February 5th, 2013. Number 1 song in the nation. Anyone have a wild guess out the gate?
Happy by Pharrell.
No, but you're pretty close to the dates of that one at least.
Oh, I was gonna look it up so I could stop guessing the wrong ones.
The Happy Days theme.
Nope.
Rihanna, Umbrella.
So, clue number
It's
1.
always Rihanna.
Yeah.
It's a safe bet with these, yeah. In the lyrics, the artist impulsively bought a sharp-looking but dubious-smelling fur stole just because it was 99 cents.
I know.
Apple bottom girl.
That was from like 2006.
Yeah, I
no,
know.
it's
I have no idea what you're talking about.
thrift shop or something like that.
That's the song. Who sings it?
That fucking guy.
Drake.
No. I can't. I don't fucking know. his
I don't
name.
even know
That's
what song
close
you're talking
enough.
about.
The song is Thrift Shop by Macklemore and
That's
Ryan
it.
Lewis, featuring
Ryan
I think
Lewis?
This is pronounced Wans.
Yeah, man.
How about the number 1 movie in the country? Anybody got a wild guess on February 5th,
Hangover 2.
2013?
February
Oh.
5th, The Notebook 2.
Good guess. No, clue number 1. The film is based on a picture book of the same name that has no narrative, only a list of comedic dating don'ts.
Kama Sutra. What not to do.
Is that your official guess for this round?
Sure.
Get Out.
Any guess, Dr. Scientist?
No.
No, we got nothing.
All right, clue number 2. It stars Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey.
10 Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter. I don't even know if that's a thing.
I don't think so.
Nothing. We got-
What men want.
You're so angry giving me that answer. Like, what do you want from me? What men want?
You know I don't know it. Just fucking say it.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Oh.
It's the name of the
I was
movie.
close.
Yeah, you got the 10.
And then this day in history, February 5th, 1870, the first motion picture was shown in a theater in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the first time in front of an audience.
Was it that train coming at the audience? Scared
That was
everyone?
one of the early ones. I don't know if that was the first one. But I thought it was of note because it took place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Fuck yeah, Philly, Philly.
Not many people say that.
I say it. You know who else says it? Will Smith.
And he doesn't swear. It was released for PC, PS3, and Xbox 360, developed by Visceral Games and published by EA. It is a third-person sci-fi action-adventure game.
Mm-hmm.
This week, since this is the guy that does our user recommendations, apparently, Sir Chump Slap.
Yeah, I don't like to think.
Here, let's lead us through this. Tell us what it's all about.
Okay, well, we did Dead Space 1 and 2. We did 2, I don't know, August last year, so go fucking listen to it. And during both of them, we talk about Stadia. a lot.
That's what you pulled from these? All right.
That's what I got.
Is it Death Space on the Stadia?
No, but Scotch he's psyched about the Stadia in Dead Space 1. And then Dead Space 2, he's not so psyched about it.
You know, it's funny because I think of that whole evolution as, this sounds pretty neat, maybe I'll give it a try, to, oh, what have I done? To, oh, why am I still paying for this? That journey went a lot slower in my head, so I don't know if I could handle the fast tracking.
Yeah, it was pretty fun to listen to back to back. Well, that's what happens. So Isaac Clarke, the main guy from the first one and the second one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He's in hiding on the moon. And the game starts 200 years ago. They show this team on a crazy ice planet trying to retrieve a codex. The guy has it. He's climbing up this ice cliff. There's a necromorph infected ship. And he runs into his general. The general's like, all right, cool. Takes the codex, shoots the guy, and then kills himself. He erases the codex and then kills himself.
Whoa.
And you're like, what the fuck just happened? Snap 2. Present day, moon, colony.
200 years later.
Isaac. In his little fucking shitty apartment, which he's about to be evicted from. Government agents show up. And they're like, yo, you gotta come with us. Shit's going down. Ellie, you know Ellie. She's been sent to this planet. She thinks she's on to something. And we gotta get there. Find out what she knows. Maybe save her. I don't know. You're coming with us.
So I like how the first game, Isaac just stumbles into this. The second game, you're basically kidnapped for your brain, I don't know, engineering plans to make another market.
Yeah, because you've done it before, yeah.
And then the third one, they're just like, well, you've dealt with this twice, so you're coming.
Yeah. You're the fucking marker killer, I think they call him a couple times.
Which, can't anyone just Anyway, yeah, we'll get
No, he has it in his brain. He knows everything, you know.
Of course. A convenient plot device.
Yeah. So these agents, I believe they're Carver and Norton. Captain Robert Norton. He's on the comms. He's talking to you. He's telling you, well, these unitologists, these crazy space Scientologists, they're after you. They're going to kill you. We got to get you out of here. So they try to kill you. They shoot you for a little bit. And then you kill them.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like the first time you're actually fighting like a bunch of people. Not like...
Yeah, not any necromorphs here on the moon. They're like, watch this. So they set them, there's a marker on the moon, apparently, and they fucking blow up the casing or something, and then the marker starts fucking doing crazy shit on the moon. So you're like, we got to get the fuck out of here before shit gets all haywire. So as they're trying to kill you, you do the classic knock the gun out of the way, roll away, dodge, get out of the fucking place.
Do we see it every week?
Every week.
Every fucking time. Norton's on the comms. He's like, all right, take this train. We'll come and get you. So you take a train, and the ship comes flying in. You jump on the ship. You're like, okay, cool.
Quick question. How long is this set after 2?
That's a great question. I think... Oh my God! Someone. There's a lot of lore with this game, and I'm sure someone actually knows that question. But I don't feel.
Well, I mean, because in 2,
I didn't see it written.
They were
down.
hunting you down to get all this stuff, and now you're kind of just like chilling in an apartment.
You're hiding.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still chilling in an apartment at the moon.
Yeah.
3 years.
3 years? Okay.
3 years. There you go. Now you made it 3 years.
It's my nose right now.
Ran out of some money. So you're on the ship. It's the Earth government. EarthGov, as they call.
Same EarthGov bullshit, you know?
Every game, every
all
week.
the time. And you talk to Norton, and then you talk to this guy Carver, and he ain't having any of it. He's like, I ain't taking your shit, dude. Go fucking do your shit.
Carver the guy the other one play when you play 2-player?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, because he's the other main guy. Yeah.
When you go through the game, if you play by yourself, he just shows up and things.
Yeah. So you're like, all right, we're going on this mission. We're going to find Ellie and her team, and we're going to get some info, because she has info on how to stop all the markers, yo.
She was sent there to find it, and they don't know what happened to her.
They think she has info on how to stop all the markers, yo. So.
And you're an expert, so you're coming with.
You're like, you've killed fucking 2 markers, dude. That's more than any of us have done, so come with us. You know, you're floating through space. You get to this planet with a crazy moon, and you're like, look at all these ships and all this fucking debris. What's going on? And you get an SOS. You hear one from the ship called the Roanoke, and you're like, oh, okay. Well, let's just go check it out. Oh, shit! There's mines everywhere, dude.
Boom!
Not only mines, they're smart mines. They fucking come after you and stuff.
Now, I'm no ship captain myself.
Obviously.
I've said that many times on this.
Starboard. Is that your question?
No, the question was, Don't you think if they just fast traveled to a place in space, like they have the possibility, the technology to do that, and then all of a sudden you pop in and you just see debris everywhere, it doesn't strike you that something made that debris?
Well,
You know what I mean?
don't
Well,
they
they
say
know
that it's old?
Yeah, they say this is 200, 300 years old or whatever. They're like, this
But I
is...
mean, yeah, they should still.
Yeah, they say it's
Plan
from...
for that somehow?
They say it's from some type of army or something. They're like, yeah, that army, they've been dead for 200 years. Nobody knows.
What I don't understand is why you would name a ship the Roanoke.
Because it sounds cool.
Yeah, but
It's old
after what happened there, you'd think that would be a terrible name for a ship.
Well, it disappeared or got lost.
You know what?
I don't know.
It's really strange because that's what Roanoke is famously known for. And then living in Virginia, everyone just casually mentions it as a place to go.
Yeah, it's
Like
a
doesn't
neat
even
place.
mention
Check
the
it out, man.
disappearance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
From what I
It's
understand, they
strange.
know exactly what happened, but nobody ever cares. They just keep lying and saying that they don't. That doesn't matter.
Well,
we
what
don't have a
happened
history
then?
podcast yet.
Time out. What happened? No, all right. So, these little mines, they fuck up the ship you're on. So, you got to space suit up, dude. You got to go out
I
there
hated these parts playing
and
it.
fix shit. And as you're fixing it, I guess your whole ship gets fucked. And then a little piece ejects.
Yeah, you kind of like a mind blows up and like things go flying everywhere, right?
Yeah, it like blows the window out of the fucking... Anyway. So, you're pushing this whole fucking block through space just to get to the SOS. Whole bunch of power starting elevators, the whole nine. You get it. We've
Start
all seen
generator,
it
hit that bingo
1,000
spot.
times.
Sure,
You know how many
sure.
generators he starts in this? And I gotta say, he uses a power glove to throw the smallest switches. Like the light switch, you'll have to...
Yeah, it's like, meep. I do it too. I can't say. It's like when Homer shoots the TV to change the channel.
Yeah.
Sure. Same exact thing.
Well, you get to the Roanoke.
Yeah.
You meet Ellie, one Jennifer Santos, and Austin Buckle.
And everybody remembers Ellie from both of the other games.
Yes, Ellie is... I don't know, she did a bunch of shit. Go check it out. So she's telling you about, hey, check it out. We're marker researchers, and we believe this is the marker homeworld, Tau Volantis. And we believe there's some crazy shit going on here. And I think it's Isaac who's like, oh, checks out like the captain's room or whatever. And he's like, it's all this shit on the wall says,
Yeah, the Admiral.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off. And
Oh, yeah, because Isaac has the marker shit in his head. So
Yeah.
he can read that text. That's why he was there, because no one else could read it.
Yes.
And the Admiral went crazy and just started writing all over her room.
Yeah. And so she wrote some shit about a key, and there's a machine, and they're like, that must be it.
Yeah.
We have to just get this key, turn off the machine, and it'll turn off all the markers. Obviously. What else could it fucking do?
It's that easy,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. So you're like, all right, well, let's check it out. There happens to be a shuttle that works on this ship, just one shuttle.
Yeah.
So we'll use it. And the captain's like, yeah, fuck this. Let's get in the shuttle and get the fuck out of here, man. What the hell are you doing? Everyone else is like, fuck you. We're going to be heroes, dude. So you all get in this little shuttle, the Terra Nova, and you take off toward the planet or the moon? The planet. Planet.
Weren't they like fighting about it? Because Norton said we should just.
Yeah, because Norton's the captain,
He just wants to go home.
but everybody else is like, dude, we're here. We have a chance. We might be able to
You
stop
gotta save
this shit."
everybody. Stop the markers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're better than that. Stop being an asshole.
And he just wants to save himself.
I don't think he
Yeah.
is.
Well, yeah, he just wants to do the smart thing. But so you're going toward the planet. All hell's breaking loose. More mines. You're getting your little fucking escape ships getting fucked up left and right. I swear I saw people die here and get sucked out of windows and shit.
Yeah, you definitely crash land.
Yeah, but they're not. They're like nobodies, right? Because you find these people.
There could be just random people in the ship.
Yeah.
you know.
Because I thought it was Ellie got sucked out of the window right before
Well,
he crashed.
Well, you kind of like break away from all of them and land by yourself.
Yeah. So you get sucked out the window.
Well, I mean,
Something.
if you're playing two players, you probably both land there.
All right. Either way, you land on this planet, this crazy Tau Volantis, and apparently it's okay to breathe here. It's a normal fucking planet. Don't worry about it.
It's just cold.
Isaac's walking. He's like, well, I got to find all these people. What's happening? I got to find Ellie. I just met her again, and we got to... This is ridiculous. So he's following flares. Like, they must have dropped all these flares to show me where to go. And there's a part here, he's like, uh-oh. He looks at a dead body. turns it over. He's like, oh, thank God it wasn't Ellie, and just tosses it to the side.
Some other asshole dead guy. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God some other piece of shit died there.
Could have been someone I cared about. What other game did this to us? Was it Resident Evil?
Probably.
It's probably happened multiple times in gaming history. But you're following the flares a little further down. You run into Buckle. Buckel. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I don't even remember who that is.
He was on the ship.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because he dies right here.
He dies right here. Happens to have just enough life in him to tell you, oh, they all went to the research station. They all found like snow pants and hiked it up the mountain. There might be more snow pants in the basement. I don't know. I'm fucking dying. Boom, dead.
Oh, that's right. The guy who freezes to death.
Yeah.
Sitting there. Yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty good. So you get to the research station. All the guys are there. Everybody but Buckle. So you got Santos, you got Ellie, you got Norton, all these people, you know.
The cast, the crew.
Yeah.
Word.
And I don't know which one of them standing up on the top. They're like, oh, God, they're coming. Get into the building and meet us in Central Command. That's where we're all hanging out.
Okay.
So you get into Central Command. Everyone's like, sweet, you made it. Ellie's all like, fuck yeah, man, we're going to do this. It's going to be great. And Captain Norton's like, whew, he's fucking real jelly, dude. Real butthurt about this. He's like, oh, why don't you just fuck him right here, man? That's what he wanted. That's what he's thinking, you know it.
Yeah, the whole thing is stupid.
It's super jealous and dumb.
Did we need this in a Dead Space game? A love triangle? Like,
It's not even a triangle. It's a love line. A straight line.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what they
that's
all
a good
are.
point.
Well, it's actually one line and a floating nobody.
Yeah, this was just...
I've never heard a better description of Poppascotch.
Fuck you.
It's fucked, man. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys about Danik.
That hasn't happened yet. That's why.
Well,
What
he met you
about
on
him?
the moon.
Yeah.
All right, Danik, he's a unitologist, like the leader of everything. He's a leader of the circle, part of unitologists. And he's all about, yo, we got to do this whole bullshit and let the markers absorb us all, and we can be perfect.
Yeah, that's what our religion says.
It's the convergence.
What do they call it?
The convergence. We have to let the convergence happen, and all will be well.
Biological recombination.
Snap.
You son of a- I
Biorecombinated.
was just gonna say it. I was just
I
gonna say it.
couldn't remember exactly what it was. I was sitting here for about 2 minutes trying to figure out what it was.
I was wondering why you weren't talking. So, Danik's men all show up, and they're like, oh, what the fuck? How'd you find? They must have followed us here, man.
Well, of course they did. You just took a ship and left when they were attacked. I mean,
Yeah, I know. It only makes sense. You're running around, you get separated, you got to get back to L, and you do. And she's like, I found these blueprints to create a probe gun. And you're like, what? It's a probe gun. We'll shoot it into this big fucking creature over here,
Sure.
and then a sensor will show us where the machine is. Obviously.
Easy.
that's because
He
the
doesn't-
big things are something to do with the signals transmitting things to the markers.
Yeah, these big creatures, big
Yeah.
bug-looking motherfuckers.
Frozen.
All frozen on this ice planet. So you need these sensors to find the machine, and then we'll need this Rosetta thing to power it on or something? I don't know. We don't know yet. So you got to go find all these pieces because you have the blueprint. You just need to find the pieces. So you go to warehouses, wherever they have
Yeah,
stored.
they've got to be laying around here somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, why would they have blueprints if they didn't have all the pieces to make the stuff?
Exactly right in our area too.
Yeah. In that warehouse, or, well, luckily there's another one. So you find all the pieces, you make the probe gun, you open up this giant creature, you get inside, you shoot it, you're like, Elle's like, damn, we got a signal, motherfuckers. Let's go find it. Let's go find the machine, turn it on, and end all this
Yeah, 'cause
bullshit.
The whole point was to track down where the signal's coming from.
Yes, because the signals, they surmise the signal is coming from the machine, and they need this codex thing that everyone's talking about to turn the machine off or on.
And they believe that this was the home world.
Yes, they believe that all this shit started here. So you do all that jazz, and then you run into Norton, and he's like, fuck you, I sold you out to Danik, I'm going to save Ellie, and we're going to get the fuck out of here. No, sir.
No, sir.
Because Danek's like, yeah, I'm going to kill you, Norton. Don't worry about it. He almost kills him. And then you have to fight a big giant bug. He gets swallowed, vomited back out.
Necromorph.
Well, it looked like a bug. I know it's a necromorph. I'm not stupid.
Doy.
So you get out, you kill this bug, necro bug.
Fine.
And then Norton's like, I'm going to fucking kill you, man. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to take Ellie. I'm going to go. And then you shoot him in the fucking head. You're like, fuck you, Norton. You've always been a piece of shit. Nobody likes you. See you in hell.
That's pretty much exactly how he said.
Right? He didn't say a word, but that's how it played out.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't say those words, but that was the vibe for sure.
Exactly. So now that's all that's left is Ellie, Isaac, Santos, and Carver. They got to go and make a codex. This codex is the key to the machine, and we need it to turn it off. Right? Simple.
Yep.
How do we make the codex?
First off, hey, where's Norton? She asked you.
Oh,
as soon as
she's
you
like,
get there.
where's Norton? You're like, well, I had to fucking kill him. And then Carver backs you up. He's like, he did. He had to fucking kill him. He was trying to kill us. So,
Doesn't seem like Carver should have stuck his nose in there, but whatever.
well, Carver's coming around to you. Remember when you first saw him and he's like, fucking get out of my face, dickhead. Now he's like, all right.
I remember playing this game with Poppascotch and him letting me get attacked by necromorphs until he got the trophy for saving someone.
That sounds like something I'd do.
That sounds like Scotch.
Absolutely.
Every time we were in an elevator, he would sit back and let me walk out and get attacked by necromorphs, and he'd shoot him. Oh, I didn't get the trophy, and then he'd let it go again.
I don't specifically remember that happening, but that absolutely sounds like something I'd do. Absolutely.
Did he let you do it then afterwards?
Oh, I got it, but just playing the game.
Yeah, like normal people.
Yeah.
I'm certain I would have got it legitimately.
Yeah,
I had to get it as soon as possible. Oh, those are fun times. Also, I guess this is as good as time as any to note, but when the marker's talking to you and in your head, it makes you see things. And if you're playing co-op with someone else, you see a different view than the other person.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome because we didn't notice.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
You would have never noticed it unless you were sitting in the same room with two
Yeah.
TVs.
That's exactly what we were doing. And I think it was me. I walked into a room as Carver, and I was having like a mental episode or whatever about like my kid's birthday, and the whole place was outfitted with like balloons and birthday stuff.
Yeah, and from my screen, all I could see was him standing there holding his head like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah, there was just like nothing. It was just a beaten up old room or whatever.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
And I'm like, you don't see that, and you're like, no, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're
are
like,
you
there's
talking
balloons
about?
and presents here. I was like, no, there's not.
Lay off the pipe, man.
Well, we were playing with two TVs, and then you walked over. You're like, holy shit! You actually got to see it. But yeah, you would have, unless someone was specifically mentioning it, you never would have known.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
And that was pretty sweet. There was a couple of those moments.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the game. So like, all right, we got to make this codex. So we got to find this Rosetta shit. Apparently, it's up this mountain. So we're going to take this little elevator. Santos is like, oh, I hate elevators all of a sudden. I don't want to go up this mountain. So you go up the mountain on the elevator, and it's like, oh, okay, we made it. For some reason, Santos is lagging a little behind on the elevator, so not coming off because she was scared shitless. And she gets attacked by a large necromorph.
Oh, shit.
Elevator falls to her death. Boom. That's the end of Santos. It's only the three of you left. But good news. Ellie found out signs or something, a map that says Rosetta Lab. So you're like, oh, sweet, let's go here.
Wow, they made a map to the thing we're looking for.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Her death was not for nothing.
You get there, and it turns out this Rosetta is a bunch of frozen pieces. You got to place back together. It's a puzzle, you know. Put it back together, turn on the thing, boom. It's an alien, dude. And fucking Isaac gets crazy flashbacks. The whole story comes to him. And he's like, we're idiots. The fucking marker was telling us to turn off the machine. We need to keep the machine on because the machine froze the world and stopped the convergence.
Yeah, the people who lived there built a big machine to freeze everything.
Yeah. And this alien has the same thing I have, like the blueprints on her brain or whatever. So
Sure.
I believe he says here, like, yeah, I bet they didn't have to poke her eye out to find it or something like that.
Yeah, so either let the machine stay and keep it the way it is, or let everything thaw out and the marker takes over.
Yes.
And then what
So
happens?
they create the codex?
Yep, and then they turn around.
Well, they create the codex because he also says, oh, if we make this key, we can turn it a certain way and it will destroy the moon.
Yeah.
Which is doing the whole fucking convergence shit. So like, okay, might as well make it and stop it then, right? So you make the codex, you turn around. Who's there? Your fucking man, Danik. He's like, I'm taking that shit. Grabs the codex from you.
I really thought this was a great reveal. When like you're just sitting there blowing your own mind, then you turn around, and everyone's like, "Yeah, okay, thanks for all that info. We were just standing here."
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you're like having those visions and you turn and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
staring at the wall. You're like, oh.
You're saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Danik's hearing the whole thing. You're like, oh man, if we turn off the machine, the convergence is going to happen again. And it's going to spread.
That's what the unitologists want. We got to stop
It's
that.
going to spread to every marker in the universe.
You just fucking spilled out the whole endgame for him. Jesus, what a chode. Pay
Yeah.
more attention.
And then he opens his eyes, and Danik's there. He's like, cool to know, dude. Give me the fucking codex. So he takes the codex, and he's like, I'm going to go turn off the machine. I'm going to let the convergence happen. That's what I've come here for. That's my jam. Suck it. So
Pretty much what he says, yeah. Yeah.
this part, there's some type of gas that's killing shit, and Isaac and Carver make it to a elevator, and Ellie's like, oh, I can't make it. I'm gonna die here. I love you, Isaac. Looks like a sack move. I think it is.
Did you guys watch the same video where this dude failed this like 5 times in a row?
No, I did not.
Oh my god. There was one, what the hell was it? There was one simple fucking puzzle that I watched. Oh, it was like when he had to move the electricity to the two sides to equal it out.
Yeah.
Sure.
He just kept flipping the switches. I was like, no, there's numbers on those. You have to equal them up. And he just, I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's awesome.
But anyway, Ellie sack moves. Isaac Carver, you're like kind of bummed, but we got to fucking do this. Do this for Ellie. This was the mission. We need to get this codex, and we need to get to the machine, and we need to destroy the fucking moon.
Boom.
So you're like, all right, let's do this. Carver, Isaac, you go have your fucking fun time together, killing a bunch of necromorphs. You make it to the machine, and Carver and Isaac are talking. There's a big, real hearty scene here, heart to heart. Carver's like, I'm a piece of shit, man. I don't want to. I'll die. Don't worry about it. And Isaac's like, dude, you're a good man. I've known you for, what, 2 weeks? Pretty badass. We'll do this. We'll save the world. You'll see. It's all good.
Then we're going to get an apartment together.
Yeah, then we'll be best friends. Probably get pizza on Fridays. It'll be fucking cool.
And just leave the seat up the whole time, bro.
Yeah, dude. Don't even worry about it.
I'd play that game.
So, you eventually run into Danik. He's in the machine. Everyone's at the machine. You get the codex back, and you open the machine. There's this whole big deal about doing puzzles to open the machine. You get to the center, the machine core, and you power it up, blah, blah, blah. It's running now. And then the machine's like, oh, remember when you first got here? And this is the core of the machine. You got to go back to the entrance. Coincidence? I don't know. It's kind of fucked up, but yeah, go do it.
Why build all that other stuff? What?
That's what I mean. Like, why isn't the machine core where you do all this shit? Well, you get back. Well, you got to go back. Whatever.
Maybe aliens designed it differently than us. Who knows?
I don't know. But you get back there. And you're like all ready to fucking pop this codex in and kill the moon. And what happens? Fucking Danik's back, dude. And he's got Elle. Apparently, Ellie survived.
How did she fucking survive that? Like when you barely enter into that, I don't know, acid gas, whatever it is that sets you on fire somehow.
Yeah, it just kills you instantly.
Yeah, it kills you instantly. And she's like being enveloped by it, and she somehow got to a vent and got out. Get out of here with that. You didn't earn that Dead Space 3.
No, that was
dare you.
really dumb. It was a really bad, sack move to, psych move.
Yeah, and now you're the victim.
Exactly.
Great.
So, Danik's like, I'm going to shoot her in the fucking head unless you give me that codex. And Carver's like, fuck it, just do it. Fuck it. turn it off, turn the machine off, whatever. And Isaac's like, nah, here, have the codex, give me Ellie, it's fine. So Danik takes the codex, goes, puts it in the machine, turns it counterclockwise. He's like, boom, machine's off. Let the convergence begin again. And as he's basking in all his glory, he gets violently impaled by a rock falling from the sky.
He sure does.
Which doesn't make sense, because wouldn't the rock be being pulled upward like everything else? Why'd that rock fall on him?
I got nothing for you.
Okay.
I can't even make up something that makes sense.
Yeah, because everything else is getting sucked to the fucking moon.
Yeah, wouldn't it have made more sense if a rock came through the ground and like threw him into the...
Yeah, and he got sucked into the moon.
Nice.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, anyway, Isaac's like, hey, Ellie, go on that escape shuttle. You got to get the fuck out of here. Shit's going to get wacky. So you give her a kiss, send her off. She's like, okay, whatever. I'm out of here. Fuck off. And the moon's destroying the planet. You got to get that machine back on. So you fight this big-ass necromorph moon. Get to the fucking machine. I don't even know how this machine works anymore because it's not connected to anything. It's just floating in fucking space.
I don't get it.
But it is.
And it's so big and elaborate and takes up so much of the planet, and they just barely found it. I don't...
Yeah, they're like, oh, this must be a city. It's not a city. The whole thing's a machine. But anyway, you fly through space. You get onto the machine. You turn it back on. Boom, moon's destroyed. Gets sucked into the planet. They collide. Moon's dead. Everything's dead. Elle escapes on the ship. She's crying. She's like, oh, fuck. Starts calling you on the comm. She's like, Carver, Isaac. Oh, you guys are dead. All right. Set a course to Earth. Boom. She's gone. Carver, Isaac, dead. Elle's like, you guys did it. You fucking did it, you crazy bastards. Fade to black. Transmission. It's Isaac. He's saying, Ellie. Roll credits. Damn. That was beautiful.
So Isaac dies at the end, right? Like they die.
I don't know, does he?
Well, he's not dead because he's calling to Ellie. He's like, Ellie, where'd you go? You took that fucking ship that I told you to go back to Earth and went back to Earth on it.
And then I told you definitely do not come back here like you did last time. At the end of the last game, I told you not to do that.
And then there's a DLC where you get to play as Carver and Isaac, but we don't do DLC, so.
Not unless we specifically do DLCs.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
We did Blood Dragon. There's other ones we could do.
Yeah, well, this one's not worth it because it's just, from what I read, it's just shoot 'em up. Moon story.
Ugh, just one of the many things wrong with it,
All
which we'll
right.
get to in a second.
All right.
That's it. That's the game. We did it. We finished it. We got through the whole thing on purpose.
I helped.
So let's move into final thoughts. And I think I should be the gracious one and I should take the first hit.
Go for it.
Oh, this is your jam.
Oh, it is my jam. I don't remember what I'm supposed to answer.
I got it.
Okay, good.
Besides nostalgia, did this video make you want to play it again? Was the story good?
Pine tree like gin.
Or was it piney like gin? Which could be good if you like gin. And out of 27 stars, what are you going to give this game that you've played and, I don't know, probably enjoyed?
Okay.
Finn.
Finn. Perfect. Did this story make me want to play it again? No, not really. Kind of, but not really. Not enough to actually play it again.
Made you look forward to the remake of the first one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it made me a little nostalgic for Dead Space World and that whole universe to play a game in, but that's what we're talking about, the whole world. You know, we're talking about this game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no. It did not make me want to play the game. Did the story work for me? No, I just think it could have been so much better. Everything was half-assed. Like, it was dumb that he went back because they're like, you're the expert, you're the marker killer, now you're coming. That part's dumb. The whole drama with him and Norton over Ellie and his jealousness, knowing the full stakes of everything that could happen with the convergence, is just dumb.
Yeah, this all happened in 3 years. That they got together and now he's jealous. I don't know.
That was just silly. And just everything with Danik. I didn't care for Danik at all. It was like a Bond villain in this game for some reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just going to say, no, the story did not work for me. So what would I score it? I think it's definitely the weakest story of the three.
Mm-hmm.
And while I think there's some good stuff in there, it's just not enough. And everything's kind of hokey, and it just seems like it was trying to be this epic thing, and it just fell way short. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it a final score of 8.
All right.
I think it's still good. I think there's some good stuff in there, but
Just
not
didn't
enough.
work for you. Yeah.
Just there's so much potential. It could have been so much better. It was just a damn shame.
Fair enough.
I mean, there's also things with the gameplay I didn't like, but this isn't a gameplay podcast.
No, but I could see it reflected in
Sometimes.
your score a little bit.
A little bit. Maybe a little.
All right.
So then that leads us to the doctor, Dr. Syintist.
Mm-hmm.
I have some questions for you lying around here, I think. Did watching this video make you want to play this game?
That's the other word.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Did the story work for you, or was it super lame? What score out of 27 stars would you give this Corey Haim?
I actually think you did all 3 of those before.
Corey
I don't
Haim
know
sounds
if
familiar.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I think I referenced Corey Haim specifically.
I think you did.
I don't know.
It's possible.
We'll have to check the
It's
wiki.
very possible.
It's possible, but I think unlikely. Anyway, as you were saying.
Anyway, would I play it again? Probably not. I did enjoy playing it with Poppascotch the first time, except for when he was trying to let me die.
He's trying to save you.
Just save you with intent. That's what it was.
The story worked for me. I think it fell really short. It's kind of, hey, we got to go find the homeworld, for the marker homeworld, but it's not the marker homeworld. There's just more markers that they found, and these people found a way to blow it up, and it's the moon. It was. I think it fell a lot from Dead Space 1 and even Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 wasn't even that great. I guess it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know.
This one wasn't scary.
No, it was more just like try and shoot as many things as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely pivoted towards action quite a bit.
And it's very you described it, it's like villainy. He's not like, oh, I finally got the thing you were looking for.
Was he in the first 2?
No.
I didn't
No.
think so. Like why? No. All right. Yeah.
Why? That's the
Yeah,
question.
and it's just coincidence that you're here on this planet and there's necromorphs here because there was. I don't know. I thought it fell really downhill. I gave it 6.
6.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't. I think it was just. I think they just wanted to make an action game and then threw Dead Space in on top of it.
That's fair.
That's not unreasonable. Then let's go ahead and we'll move on to star of the show, Sir Chump Slap.
What it is.
But you're playing, watch it, doing what's up with me.
What's up with me? Cyberpunk. Oh shit. We're talking about Dead Space.
Do you want to do any Dr. Scientist?
I'll
or
do
should I
it.
just go?
No, how about you just say,
So
would you play the game?
Would I play it?
Well, what do you think of the story?
Story wise?
And how many stars did you give it out of 27 stars?
Star score.
Yeah.
One way to do it.
Would I play it? I'd play it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to play it.
Fair. That's fair.
Right?
Reasonable.
I mean, if it was here and I had it,
I
like,
almost played it a couple weeks ago when it was on PS Now for free. So, you know.
yeah. I mean, it's not terrible to play, but I wouldn't go out of my way. I wouldn't pay a dime, but I pay my time. Thank you. I'm here all week.
Just answer the questions.
Shut
Quit the podcast.
Yes. He quits again. Did the story work for me? Almost. I mean, they thought it was the homeworld. You had to go help. The whole villain out of nowhere, and he's got infinite resources and he's got a whole army with him. Why didn't you?
And he waited for you to come to this planet, but
He didn't know where it was.
are you sure? He's got all these resources and all this army.
Yeah, he should have been able to intercept communications from Ellie from there. Or however the people on the moon found out that she thought she was close.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why was he there in the first place? To try and catch Isaac?
He wanted to kill Isaac because Isaac is the marker killer.
Right. So they're like, if we get Isaac off the map, then
the marker should be okay. Yeah.
But they didn't know that this planet was the marker homeworld, right?
No. Apparently they just wanted to kill
Ellie
him.
thought it was when they got there, but
Yeah. And that's the whole reason they went and got Isaac because Ellie was like, hey, this has to be it.
he knows about markers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Still dumb.
story kind of worked. I don't know. I like the whole, oh man, it was the fucking marker that was telling us to turn it off so it could save itself type thing. That was neat. But other than that, Isaac and Carver becoming besties and the jealous captain, unnecessary, didn't care. And it wasn't atmospheric or scary or any of the cool things that make Dead Space. It was just silly. So, that being said, I'll still give it an 8 because I was entertained watching it. It was still not absolute trash.
I think that's fair because I was in the same boat when I watched the video. It was a longer video and I didn't feel like it was that long.
Yeah, I've sat
enough.
through hour-long videos that felt like 3 hours. This one was like 2 hours, and it wasn't bad.
So that gives us then a total score of, I can't do math, 22.
Really?
886.
Yeah, I'll be damned.
I mean, we just talked about it last week, but Saints Row 2, we gave it 23.
Yeah.
We also gave it 22 to Day of the Tentacle.
These are almost the same game.
And a 21 to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleed.
Well, that got 17 points from you.
They got 30 for me. Don't sell it short. But with that being said, that's going to take us into our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Syintist Classic 90s Album Lock of the Week.
Keep on rocking in the 90s. Yeah.
Every week, Dr. Syintist picks a guaranteed Lock of the Week for 90s albums, and he's never let us down, not one single time. I don't even think he's capable of doing so.
Nope.
This week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got for us?
Oh, this surprised me because this album was released 2 months after the last album we did.
Ooh.
It was released on July 12th, 1994. Now,
Probably Americana.
there's an album from this band that's more popular, but I like this album better, so I picked this one.
Okay.
The band's name originates from the police code for indecent exposure after the original guitarist for the band was arrested for streaking.
Blink-182.
Nope. That's a good guess.
Yeah.
It is a good guess. Damn.
Bucko 9.
You only get one guess.
Bucko 9.
No.
Damn it.
That's not
All
Scully.
right, so the lyrics. This is from a song about the lead singer's first LSD trip. And the lyrics are, I can't get caught in the spiral because every bit of energy, it goes to my survival. Out my way, I'm a flicka blada. You try to find my weakness, but the shit keeps getting harder. It's a good song. These are just trying to think of band names now.
I really am. It's got to have numbers in it.
Guttermouth.
No. Guttermouth would be, hey, we got a guy guttermouthing over here. Get the cops.
Decent exposure. I got no fucking idea.
It's the album Grassroots by 311.
311.
Boo.
Why? It's a great album. You should listen to it. It's a really good one.
No, boo for the game.
How did we not think of that number?
I don't know. When you said 182,
Yeah.
I thought it was almost obvious.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Well, if it was like the police code for weed, I probably would have put it together.
Well, the actual, I almost said in Omaha. I thought that might give it away. So I
The
did that
police
last
code for aliens and shit.
Aliens and cool 90s prints. God.
But it's a
I
good-
definitely had the patch that looked like the 7-Eleven logo, but it was 311. I absolutely had that on a book
I never got into them.
pack.
Oh, man, that's a good album. It's a really good album. If you like hip hop kind of rock influence type things. It's before 311 got to the super trippy 311 stuff. It's more like their actual album that they're known for that was released after this, 311.
Yeah, that's the one I had down.
Yeah.
I just feel like That's a band who's like, we're a bunch of weirdos. We're doing our own thing.
Yeah, that's kind of
pretty
what it
much.
is.
Next minute, they turn around like, wait, how many people heard that song?
Exactly.
And they're still out there. They're still touring.
Yeah.
Are they really? Jesus
God bless
Christ.
them.
I don't think they've released a good album since 311. So
Good on them,
Sister
though.
was not bad.
yeah, it was okay. But this
And
one's the
after
best.
that, I
one.
have no idea. I think they released 12 more albums. I have
Yeah,
no
I'm
idea.
pretty sure they did.
So then that's going to take us to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Who would win in a fight?
Fighting round the world.
Come on, Tugga.
Every week, we ask Chump Slap 3 who would win in a fight questions, one from the game we just talked about, one from gaming in general, and one from history/celebrity. So, this week, to start us off regarding the game we just discussed, I'm going to say let's take Vanek,
Okay.
and we're going to square him up with Norton. Who do you think wins that fist fight?
I think they'd both lose.
Well, like knock each other out or fall down or...
Yeah, it'd be a draw.
Be like when Leela fights Leela, and she's like, I know exactly all her moves.
Yeah. I could see them like jumping in the air and kicking each other's feet or something like that. They seem like the same type of douchey person. But I think Danik.
I thought it was Danik.
Yeah, Danik. I think he's smarter than Norton. I mean, he did play him to
That's true.
Bring
He's
him
more conniving.
to
that's for
Isaac.
sure.
Yeah. And yeah, I think he just probably say something like, I touched Ellie's butt, and fucking Norton would lose his shit and become way too emotional, and then he could just take him down.
All right.
And that'd be the
There you
end.
go.
Butt touch.
Danik's the winner.
Butt touch for the win.
Second fight from gaming in general. We got another heavyweight bout between two super secret infiltrative agent guys.
Ooh, secret agent, man.
And I don't know if we talked about either of them. We've got Sam Fisher
Who?
Splinter Cell?
from the Splinter Cell series
Oh, okay.
versus Solid Snake from
Metal
the
Gear.
infamous Metal Gear Solid.
Well, I'm pretty sure Solid Snake survived like heart attacks and fucking being killed 3 times or some shit like that already.
Probably. I don't know.
I don't
Who knows?
blocked out a lot of those games.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about it, but I'm pretty sure he's unkillable. And yeah, I'll have to go with Solid Snake because all else fails, he'll just hide in a box and sweep the leg.
Perfect. Makes sense, Solid Snake. It is. So from history, this is actually one I pulled from Celebrity Deathmatch,
Oh,
and I don't remember who won. But who do you think would win in a fight between Al Gore and Weird Al Yankovic?
well, personal preference, I'd have to say Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, question isn't about your personal preference.
I know, but I think he's got reach. I think he's a tall motherfucker.
He can block creatures with flying?
Yes.
Hmm.
And he's got an accordion. What's
He
weird?
does.
What's Al Gore? Gonna
Yeah, I mean,
have?
if it was Bill Clinton, he'd at least have a saxophone.
Al Gore did invent the internet, though, so I'll give
It's
him
true,
that.
he did.
And I think he beat Man Bear Pig in a fight.
Did
At
he?
least once.
I don't know. I thought he did.
I
in the
think,
video
yeah.
game.
Well, he can hold his own against Man Bear Pig, so you might
Did
be
you ever-
right.
Did you ever play the second South Park game where you fight?
Yes.
Al Gore?
Yes.
It's pretty tough.
Fractured butthole.
Yeah. Fractured butthole.
Butthole. That's what I said. Anyway. Well, now you bring it. Oh, son of a bitch. I think.
Although, if it was that Al Gore, he would have done that in the gaming question.
Yeah. Yeah, this is real
Man.
Al Gore. You're
I
right.
didn't think this would be such a head scratcher.
I'm going Al Yankovic.
He does have the accordion.
Yeah. I think he's got this one.
Okay,
He's
there
got
we go.
puffy hair. It's almost like a helmet.
Like Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if someone could possibly, I don't know, write some fan fiction about how Weird Al has that wild hair and wears that in the battle.
Weird Al is a prop comic and Carrot Top as a accordion player.
Is that like one of his bosses?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Where can they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Please send it to plottytime@gmail.com. I will read and respond.
100% guaranteed response rate, has never not responded at least once.
What?
I don't know what that. Yeah,
I'm so confused by what you just said.
He has never not responded at least once.
Oh, yes, I will respond at least once. If you respond to the response, we'll see.
Now, let's not get crazy. But let's say they want to get to us faster on the socials and the boards. Where would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At plottytime on Instagram or Twitter, or stop by the Reddit and make a picture of Poppascotch mukbanging.
Or Solid Snake sweeping someone's leg from under a box.
Poppascotch mukbanging.
A bunch of options you can put out there these days.
Put them all together.
You can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. You can go to our store, plottytime.com, which sends you to eBay, and this is legit. You can buy our stuff there. That does it for us. So shout out Ham Man, shout out Blade J, shout out Drago the Sluggo, shout out, and forever, Luis Guzman. Don't ever trust Dr. Scientist, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.